Does it stay or does it go? Do we sell this? Or do we keep it? Good morning. Welcome back to the Daily Driven Exotics garage headquarters, whatever we want to call it. Today we're doing donuts first thing in the morning, but not the donuts you might think. Now they're not for me. I've been trying to lose weight. And unfortunately on the way here, Dean tried to drift to the Bentley and spilt coffee all over my perfectly good white shirt. That is not true. That is exactly what happened. Oh, let's look at these though. I'm surprised he's made it here. Look at those.
With a peace offering, boys.
We can with a peace offering. We figured, you know what? We did some donuts last night and you guys can do some donuts this morning. I have a super weak spot for donuts. I could eat half that box right now. That's actually how I got to 250, eating donuts like a mother. And I'm down 28 pounds and I'm feeling good about it. Now, we're gonna get the day started. We got lots of stuff to talk about. The Carrera GT needs to get the top hat put in. So we gotta move some cars, bring it down, and really have a conversation about, do I fix it and keep it, or do I fix it and say goodbye and sell it and take the money and buy a bunch of other epic cars? And I have some ideas of what those cars could be, so maybe I can persuade you guys to allow me to get rid of the Carrera GT. Or maybe you say keep it, and because it is just such a one-of-a-kind car. But in the meantime, I gotta grab a new t-shirt because I'm a freaking mess. Bam, clean shirt, bam, car. Dude, this thing is so cool.
I love this thing.
Look at this thing. I mean, come on. Maybe just one little drive in the day. This makes me miss my Huracan Aperta. It was cool. These guys are like, what are the boys up to today?
I kind of want to just like go drive this around all day. Just
I
down
know,
PCH.
it would be so freaking down PCH. This thing's rad. Put it back in the hole?
Yep.
Back in the hole. I think we gotta take this exhaust system, which we're debating, master debating, whether or not this is titanium or not. But this is all aftermarket, so we can take this, headers and all. I believe the headers are aftermarket too. American Racing or something like that. We can take all this stuff and put it on the orange car and get that thing all, you know, sounding better. Jojo then can tune it and get that car from, what is he saying? He could get like 80 horsepower out of this thing.
Yeah, he was saying 80 horsepower without doing anything, but if we do the headers, the exhaust, and probably intake, we get a little bit more.
Well, apparently this thing has a cold air intake or something, if that even makes sense. Is that what Dean was saying?
This is aftermarket, and you can tell the symmetry wasn't paid attention to because these clamps should all be facing the right way.
Yeah, they're all like,
They're all over.
they're backwards. They're like the way Hose B likes to put freaking hood pins on. You had the hood pins that one day going like different directions.
Yep.
What are we doing with this thing right now? Is it going back here?
Yeah, back to where it was, the fab spot. Continue stripping this down, try and save like some of these brackets and try and make those work on the other car.
The comp car?
Yeah.
Are you gonna actually use these like we were talking about last night, this hinging system for the hood?
I think it would be
Hood slash fenders?
I think it'd be really cool.
This has the same pickup point, right? Like on the chassis of the comp car?
All that front horn.
It's all the same?
It's all the same.
Front horn?
From like the shock tower forward, they call that like the horn on the full frame cars.
All right. Damon's learning, boys. Damon is learning. We're gonna put that in the back. We'll get that out of the way. We'll get the 488 out and we'll get the Carrera GT down. And then we're gonna go to work on putting this damaged rear passenger side shock back together with the new top hat. And the boys are gonna do their magic to get it all dialed in again because obviously the suspension was all apart. That was easy. Moving cars around is never easy in that garage.
No, especially when they're this wide and expensive.
Like this car's a pain in the ass around because the mirrors are fixed. So like these don't fold in or anything, and they're they're a very wide point on the car. And then the hips and all that are very, very wide too on this car. But it does still look epic and it's still in our possession. Has not gone to the new owner yet, which I will announce later. If I haven't announced already, I don't remember. I don't remember what I've told you guys anymore. I'm not really sure. Anyhow, we gotta talk about cars. We gotta talk about the Carrera GT. Is it coming? Is it coming? Is it staying? Is it staying? Is it going? I don't know. We're not sure. I sound confused. It's because I am. I need your help. Oh man. This was, by the way, supposed to be my gumball car, but I don't know anymore. Might want to not do 3,000 miles in this car. I might need to do 3,000 miles in that car. That's a whole nother conversation now, isn't it? What car do I take on Gumball 3000? I'm not gonna lie. Pretty basic choices here. Cold start, cold start, cold start. Everybody wants cold start. This is such a beautiful car though. The terracotta interior has become one of my favorite colored interiors. I never thought would be one of my favorite colors of all time. Moving this car around in this garage, this is the most stressful car. It's the most high dollar value car that we personally have in the collection. Whoa, sorry, that was a baby one. This thing sounds so good. At like, that was only just shy of 3,000 RPM. Savage. Like, how do you get rid of this car? Would you get rid of it?
I don't know if I could.
This car has gone up to like, let's say at the low, 1.3 million. I get 1.3 million out of this, and then we take that money and basically put it into, let's say, 6 or 7 other supercars. Like, I could buy, this sounds crazy, 7 manual first-gen Murcielagos. Or I could buy 2 first-gen manual Murcielagos, 2 other cool cars, like anything that's like, put it this way, like 250,000, 300,000 US dollars. We could get like however many cars goes into, you know, 1.3, 1.5 million.
I would not be against that, but I mean, this car, oh no, it's iconic.
Like,
so,
you can't replace it.
No, you can't. And there's nothing like it, even if it tried to kill you. It's a love-hate relationship.
Dude, it's just like my old Murcielago, right? That thing was a love-hate relationship too, because it had so much work that needed to be done just to massage that car back to health, because the previous owner, you know, drove it really hard, but then didn't really maintain it. So we got some heat in the engine now, boys. We got some heat in the engine.
It just whips up.
What do you think, Hoseby? Sell it, buy 7 other epic cars, or keep it?
Keep it. Upgrade it.
Keep it?
Upgrade it.
Upgrade it. How the upgrade it? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Do we sell this? Or do we keep it and make it better, like these guys said? Put a handbrake in it. Around with it. My God! How do you sell this thing? That's only 6,500 RPM.
That sounds ridiculous.
Right? Robert, can you rev it to 6,000 like 3 times for me? Yeah, I'm ready. Dude, like, there's nothing that I have or I've ever had that sounds like this. Hit it! Woo!
Whips up.
Dustin's turn. What do you think?
I'd keep it just because of that.
Right?
Yes.
What do you think?
Same reason.
Out of all the cars we have, would this be your favorite?
I love the Murcielago the most.
The Mercy.
Yeah.
I have a surprise coming for you. Go.
This is the first time I sat in it.
Is it the first time you've ever sat in it?
Yeah.
Any of them?
Yeah, in any of them. And like, I didn't realize how beautiful the interior was put together.
It's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Give it a rev then. What? We're all just sitting here revving the cars, just taking the piss out of each other.
Quilted headliner against the carbon, against like all the perfect leather wrapped everything. It's too beautiful.
It is a work of art, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, give us one more rev then. Woo! All right, let us know. Does it stay or does it go? Man, this would be a hard one. It's such a beautiful car and it's so understated in video and photos. Like, when you're here in person and you can lay your hands on it and see all the lines like down the side of this car. Hold on, by the way, keep your arm in for a second. So when you can see all the lines down the side of the car like this, the way that the mirror sits and how wide this car is absolutely amazing. It deserves one of these. There you go. I like to look at the boys. They all have their arms crossed thinking, does it stay or does it go? It is one hell of a Porsche Boxer.
7.
Oh yeah.
There we go. Damn, it looks so freaking good with the top off and the wing up. When I stare at it like this, I say to myself all day long, keep it. Just keep it. It's just gonna keep going up in value. If you sell it, you're never gonna get another one because I'd basically have to win the lottery to buy it back. Because if I wait a year, this thing could be worth like $2.5, $3 million. I don't know. Nobody knows where anything's gonna stop. It's just going up and up and up. Everything's going crazy. Gas prices are through the roof. My wife sent me a picture of beef today and said she's glad she's a vegetarian because beef is like double in price back in Canada. But this is a beautiful car. It deserves a quick montage before we dive in and fix the rear. It's called cantilever, right?
Yeah, but it's just the rear shock.
Okay, rear shock. Real it there, didn't he? Doesn't know how to play the game. It's called cantilever. Big words for the internet.
Boots broom on Mogley. When I pop out like a likeness. Polished, briefcase, no wallet. Just blew a bag like Scotsman. Killed that. In the AM going real fast. UK honey at the drill that bondsman. Bailed out, no conflict. Might have said I love her, but I never made a promise. I should be ashamed, and I've said it to a few birds. Made them think that they was.
Master Tech Tom, I have something sweet for you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Top hat for the CGT.
Wow, very edible.
What do we got to do to like dial the suspension back in?
Corner balance it, put it on a set of scales.
This will be good.
Yes.
This looks a lot better than the one in there. Wait till we pull the other one out.
Oh, absolutely.
That's a trophy on the wall.
Oh yeah, exactly. It's like I didn't die trophy.
Cheated death.
Exactly.
Cheated death. Right along with those donuts. Those are, God, get those out of here.
Yeah.
Get those. Oh, I just want to eat those so bad. All right, Tom's getting us ready to work on.
I ever showed you the torque multiplier for the Carrera GT?
The what? The torque of what, Amato?
Yeah, so when you're doing the wheels on a Carrera GT, you can actually,
Get the hell out of here.
Instead of using the 1-inch drive, you can actually use a torque multiplier and a 1/2 inch, and then you put it all together, set it all up.
Get out of here.
Send it onto the wheel, and
is-
you're able to set it to the torque multiplication and then torque the wheel properly.
Shut the front door. Does that actually say Carrera GT on it somewhere? Oh my. So this is a special Carrera GT tool just for this car.
Special tool, especially for torquing the wheels down.
That's wild.
I'm impressed. What else you got in your little box again? Why is it taking so long for you to show me this cool shit? Mind blown. And it begins. And it's exposed. We want to get rid of, obviously, this damaged one. Working on these cars is interesting. When I say by working on them, I mean by watching and holding a camera. I do none of the work. We leave it up to the master tech. It's pretty cool though. It's crazy how this is all designed to work. It's like mind-boggling. I had no idea that this style of suspension actually pulls as well as pushes.
Yes, so you have the factor of pulling and pushing from it being a cantilever style suspension.
So what's the benefit of this versus putting a normal freaking shock in the wheel well like you would?
So it's actually just for fitting. Everything fit within like tight confinements a lot easier. So you have just a push rod running through the A-arms instead of having a whole shock body. So you can place the shock somewhere else and then be able to still get a better dynamic in a way than you would even normally have with the standard suspension setup. Traditional double wishbone, I'd say with the shock going through, you just have your interference of having the shock in the middle. And then also on top of that, you do get that ability to change where your sway bar is located on the cantilever suspension, and you do just gain pickup points that you wouldn't normally have on your traditional suspension.
Race car.
Yeah, exactly.
Because race car. So we have the old beat up top hat off and new one
Right here.
going in. What are we doing now?
A little bit of Loctite.
Little Loctite goes a long way, doesn't it?
A little Loctite just to secure it down a little better than she was.
I feel you on that.
A little bit of positive security here.
So pretty quick, like, in and out for this part.
Oh, for sure. I mean,
Like,
it's,
car's not on a lift.
Nope.
It's on the ground. That's kind of, I guess, the benefit of using this type of suspension setup.
super exposed. I mean, using a block of wood to protect the carbon this time. A little bit cringy for me on this side of the road the first time.
Oh, we got a little ornament here, a little souvenir. So we'll save that. Maybe put it on the wall somewhere. Our cheating death part. And hopefully this one will be A-okay and rock solid.
Oh, definitely.
Bolted back on, and then what are we doing? We got to balance the thing?
Oh, yeah, corner balance it. Set it on a set of scales, get you in there, sitting right.
What do you mean get me in there? What do you mean? Like my weight throws everything off or
Oh,
what?
yeah, for sure. Getting you in the driver's seat over there. We know you like to have your car a little bit balanced.
And she's done. Huge shout out to the Master Tech. Tom, thank you for fixing it.
No problem.
Are you ready to jump in your Porsche?
Yeah, let's do it.
And go for a little drive? We're gonna go up to Gintani because allegedly the F12 has a bunch of upgrades. They fixed the shock that was making the CAN bus system go completely bananas, which also made it so it was super, super soft and drove like shit, to be honest. They put a Dodson upgraded clutch in it. Turbo's back on. And you guys want an update on the F12, so here we go. Oh, you can guess where we've arrived. Any guesses where we are? Tom and I were just 2 hours of rush hour traffic. Holy,
That was sick.
Jesus Christ. See the flame?
Yeah,
Oh, I like this too. I really like this color. Azzurro blue from Ferrari. It's got that vibe to it. Alex is in the house. Mr. Gintani himself.
Staying high with the mace, tipping wine to the face. Strauss hit me from the door, it's a line at the place. I'm at home in the mitten, I got ties in LA. I probably pull a packed crowd in a flyover stage. Lies spread quicker than the truth.
My man.
What's up?
How have you been?
Good, how are you?
I don't know what we're doing here.
That's all
We just
good.
had like a Dave moment. By the way, if everyone's wondering where our amazing Dave is, Dave's not feeling so good. Dave's a little under the weather. Alex,
What's up, man?
apparently the flame tubes haven't stopped. That thing in the Urus. Good luck to that kid driving that.
So annoying.
That is. So, turbo's back on. Here we go. We have a twin turbo F12. How f***ing close are we to having this thing running?
Well, tomorrow
Talk to me, Goose.
Tomorrow I'm supposed to drive it around and bed the clutches in. Hopefully everything goes good. And
Said I shouldn't call you Goose then because Goose dies in the movie. What's that? Back together?
Yeah, everything's
back
back
together in the
together.
backs. We're coming back together.
We got bigger fuel pumps in there. Everything's done.
What'd you put in there?
2 Walbro E85 pumps out of
This
the
is like
Hellcat.
Hellcat fuel pumps.
Yes, they're good for
Hellcat.
700 wheel each.
We got a
so
Hell
should be good.
Ferrari now or what?
Yeah, Hell Ferrari.
Hell Ferrari shooting flames. Still gonna shoot flames?
It's a helicorn. It's not a unicorn.
A helicorn.
There you go.
Jesus. It's gonna be hella hate up for that one. It's gonna need to run on what, race gas always? Or now am I gonna be able to run on 91?
Depends on how much power you want to make, but
How much power should we make, Tom?
2,000.
2,000?
Right.
Fucking
See a rod off the
savage.
side of the fucking block.
So we're building the motor.
If you build the motor, it could go 2,000, no problem. Easy. This thing's making
These guys will never see this car done.
1,000 wheel at like 6.5 pounds of boost, bro. It's sleeping. It's nothing.
It doesn't even make sense.
Do you think it would make 2,000 horsepower? What would we have to do? Build the whole motor?
Yeah, build the motor. Yeah, rods and pistons, and it would just run it.
That's it? You don't have to build.
You'd be surprised how crazy the head studs and everything are on these cars from factory. It's insane, man. Even
Say
the
stout?
Stout.
I like that word.
Yeah.
That's going to become part of my vocabulary.
head bolts, the SVJ, actually these have studs, and that one has studs. The McLaren bolts are ridiculous too from factory. Ridiculous.
Speaking of f***ing studs, I miss you.
What's
How
up?
have you been, buddy?
I've been good.
Yeah?
Shoulder deep in VP 110, but I'm good.
Shoulder deep in VP 110. Well, this is cool. Is it running?
Yes.
Can we
start it?
We can? Somebody start this thing. I just want to hear it. Now, they want to finish some things, and I understand that. You never want to steal something from someone when they're so close to being done because they want to own it. And I love that about Alex. Alex always likes to do favors for me, even though he probably shouldn't say yes to me all the time. But at the end of the day, I appreciate you.
No problem.
Thank you for doing
I
this.
want to get this thing done.
Even when you have like 1 million paying customers, you take on my bull.
It's all good.
I was excited to see this. Alive! She's alive! Again! For the 4th or 5th time.
Exactly.
The good news is it's always been good. It just needs to be better. Right?
It's better now. We had Dodson make a custom clutch for us.
So what's custom? What's custom about a Dodson clutch? Like,
It's got
tell everybody on the other.
different frictions, different plates, thicker plates, and they add actually more frictions and plates into the clutch. So they take the basket, they modify it. They do a lot of different holes for getting more oil into the basket. So that's basically it. Just
That's crazy.
different frictions. It should hold a lot more. I mean, this clutch that's in this car is actually the same clutch that's in a Mercedes and in the McLaren.
No shit.
Other Ferraris, as he knows, but they just put 1150 foot-pounds of torque to the wheel on a Benz on the same clutch, so it should hold it.
Crazy.
This car doesn't make torque. We should be good with this.
Well, that's good because torque's what breaks everything.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Am I correct? I've learned that over the years.
Yeah, torque brakes.
Torque breaks everything. The fuel pump's in. That's why you're putting the back end back together, the interior.
The whole interior to get to the fuel pump. So
Clutch is in.
clutch is in.
You have to. Well, you said kiss the clutch. Clutch kiss. What were you
clutch
saying? Valentine's Day. What are we talking about?
We're all gonna
motherfucker?
make out right now.
What is it? What's clutch clutch
Him
kissing.
and this transmission are about to have some alone time together.
Yeah.
Jesus, you're gonna make love to the car?
Yeah.
You be careful with my
I've been
fucking...
making love to this car for like 8 months now.
It's true. So what's that mean?
It teaches in the kiss point for the clutch, so it knows where to grab for the throttle. So
I would call it the slip, like the
slip
the
and
slip.
kiss. They call it slip or kiss, whatever.
You agree?
Kiss point.
Kiss point.
You agree with him?
Yeah.
We call it the kiss point.
I'm learning about clutches, okay, guys?
We'll drive it a little bit tomorrow, take it down the street, drive it around, and then I'll come back, stop it, turn it off, let it chill for a little bit, make sure the temp's where it's at, where it needs to get it done, and then I'll do it one more time, and we'll drive it a little bit more, do it one more time, and then we'll throw it on the dyno, do some pulls, make sure everything's good, it's not slipping, and then once we're done with the dyno, I'll let it drive for a little bit longer, and then we'll do it the third time. So in total, it's like 4 times. You do it the second you put it in. I mean, we do it a lot because we just want it to, you know, it beds in, so you want to make sure that it's in
I'll
the
see you
right
tomorrow
spot.
night?
Yes. Tomorrow night? Yeah, I don't know about tomorrow night, but
What night?
hey, let me drive this thing, make sure everything's good, bro. I'm not gonna.
No pressure. It's always the camera. Camera does the trick. All right, well, I'm excited to get this thing back. I think everybody's excited to see it drive. You're excited.
I'm excited.
I know you're excited. You're a Ferrari guy.
It's gonna be sweet.
It looks cool. Looks bad. Okay, look at this Mini, man. That's dope. And this is yours? Dude, this is sick. Like, that is so sick. This is a beautiful car. Watching the Kai build these things is like an art form.
The fact that this thing doesn't rub is the crazy.
That's what I was saying. Like, how does this not rub? How does that not rub? Does it have a sequential in it?
No, it's just a CAE
It's just
shifter.
a big crazy shift knob?
It shifts.
Feels amazing.
It's like,
They're like super direct.
it's like
Really?
yeah, it's like
sick.
a really good one.
They're badass.
Where can I get one of these? These are cool.
Well, right now,
You sell it to me?
no, this one's not for sale.
Everything's for sale.
That's for sale.
Beautiful car. Race cars for sale. If you guys want a race car, hit up Alex.
the
I'll
race
put his
cars-
personal phone number at the top of the description. You can text him any hours.
My phone doesn't
Dirty
stop
pictures.
all day, dude.
Dirty
Yeah,
pictures, whatever you want, man. I got you. All right, let's go out sometime.
right,
I'll
man.
see you Thursday. Come down and make some noise in our shop.
We will. I'll bring the SVJ down there.
All right?
All right, I'll see you guys.
Down.
Have a good night.
By appointment only. Remember that.
Yeah. Please remember.
Good time. All right, Tom and I are back at the shop. We wanted to surprise the boys, bring them a little reward, and they can have any beer they want as long as it's a Corona. That's right. You can call me Toretto. Maybe not quite. I don't know how to hold a camera with a case of beer, but we're figuring it out. You and me, we're figuring it out together. The boys, by the way, they like beer, Italian food, and chocolate. I'm not even joking. These guys live off of chocolate, energy drinks, and a couple beers at the end of the night. Hey, look what I brought. Who wants a Corona? Oh, hold on. I gotta put the camera down first. I'd have to wipe the CGT down too. The CGT's looking a little dusty. That's the thing about having an actual warehouse / shop. Things get dusty. A little dusty. Like dusty balls. How's it going on the ranch hand? Oh, are we building Vipers? We're building Vipers.
It is an American car.
Here you go.
Thank
I
you.
probably should never have one of those in my hand. Freaking Power Stroke. Freaking Ranch Hand. I do realize that this is called the Ranch Hand, not the actual truck. We say it for fun. We call the truck the Ranch Hand, but I get it. Yeah, it's looking good in here. All supercars and a big dually. Oh man, so we got what? New brakes, we got new shocks. This thing's gonna ride like a new vehicle.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a dream finally.
And then we're gonna have new wheels. They're coming, but in the meantime, because they're gonna take a couple of weeks, we're gonna get these re-powder coated black, and we got brand new X-Comp tires coming by hopefully Friday. And then we're gonna get it wrapped satin black.
Oh yeah.
Make
that's
it look,
good.
yeah, go with the theme.
Yep, it's gonna look dark.
Because
Nice.
race car? Yeah, dark, yeah. Murdered out. All right, we'll let you finish up or we'll get you a beer or something. These guys need to be revived. That's how I'm looking at this. One for you, sir.
Perfect.
And I'll get one for Dusty Balls back here somewhere. Even knows the rules. Turn the copyright music off. The car runs. They started it up for me.
Does it?
It's looking good.
Does it look like a Christmas tree on the dash?
Christmas tree on the dash is pretty appropriate, hey? Hey, everybody loves Christmas in March. I think Mark's in the editing room. Let's have a look. May I enter?
Yes, you may.
Ho, 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 the editing room looks
Hey, what's
freaking
up?
pimp, man.
Thanks, man.
I'm gonna order Italian. You want spaghetti and meatballs?
Oh, I'll do spaghetti and meatballs.
Let's do it.
been a minute.
You want a beer? You want some? It's like,
I'll do a beer.
do you?
Yeah.
Corona?
I'll do
You can have any beer you want, as long as it's Corona, Mark. I'll grab you a Corona. Okay, I'll order spaghetti and meatballs.
Sweet.
I'll bring you the beer, no problem. You ready? You hungry, Tom?
Oh yeah, ready.
Hey, where are you boys at? Come on, food's here. Let's go. Or where are they, under here? Nope. Are they there? Nope.
They're going to.
They're going to get cleaned up. They're showering before dinner. I've set the table. We have spaghetti and meatballs. We have a vinaigrette salad, and we have a little bit of ravioli with marinara. Dig in. By the way, it's Robert Robert's birthday.
Happy birthday.
Robert is
26.
Holy he's young. God damn, I feel old. Now I know why they call me dad. All right, so family style. Why? Because of family. So we'll wait for the boys and then we're gonna dig in. The first person to reach in for the meatball, Grace. I'm just joking. Anyhow, thanks for watching this episode. Give Robert a happy birthday. Very quickly give him a little birthday surprise. Sing him happy birthday on camera. That always embarrasses everybody and it feels great for everybody else who's not birthday it is. Thanks for watching this episode. F12's coming back very, very soon. Career GT's fixed. Thanks to Tom. Tom's gonna do the corner magical balancing thing at a later date because it takes a couple hours and we just don't need to film a car sitting on weights for that long. Where are the boys? Come on, you Hey, it's your birthday. Dusty balls! We have a birthday song to sing. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Airstrike. Happy birthday to you. Now, whoa, you ready? Wow, that sounds like Mark wants to talk your salad. No one can buy these?
You can only buy through us.
You can only get it from AL13.
No, you can't
Call
get
Darwin.
it. You can't get it.
Call Darwin right now. They're on sale actually. Like 50% off. Call him. I'll give you his personal number. Here, hold on. I'll give you Darwin's actual cell phone. I would just shut his phone down. These guys would just be so, you guys are savages.
I will literally cut his balls off.
If he sells these?
If he sells these.
These are definitely on sale now at AL13 Dimag Barrel. This design, it is called the AL13 Special. It has nothing to do with Quinton. I love you. Later. I got fucked. Oh, almost killed me.
That's what happened. See what happened?
What?
Huh?
What?
That's fucking karma, asshole. You're trying to fucking make them sell my wheels.
It's called your dirty fucking shop trying to kill me.
There you go. Okay, that works too.